Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball with snap pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Let me hear you all say, E-G-E-E. Let's go, Birds.
All right, guys, let's get back to football.
Yeah, I have to go warm up. I'm about to throw for 100 yards and possibly a touchdown. We'll let the referees decide that.
All right, Patrick, we'll let you go.
Wow. Taylor's gone. Taylor, goodbye, touchdown.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Feldstadt, Angriff.
Oh,
5 Yards Strafen.
Beautiful.
Hello, boys.
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
That's what the Eagles played like this weekend. The Eagles played like this week.
Oh, yeah.
While the countdown was on, I sent you guys a picture if you want to check it out real quick.
Oh, that looked, oh my gosh.
The bones, the bare bones of RFK.
Isn't it awful?
It's awful.
I go by there 3 times a week.
Okay, let's try not to leave our audience in the dark. I'll do the best I can here. Let me see if I can solo myself. That's what's left of RFK. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy pants. How'd everybody do on their last week?
Another horrible week for me. So
doubt you can top me.
I was 2 and 3.
Same 2 and 3.
Couldn't believe it. Buffalo down.
Oh my goodness. 3 and 2.
Oh man.
3 and 2. All right. Let's see. Let's edit these here. So whoops, hang on.
I was actually thinking to myself because of so we're going into 5 weeks and there's no more undefeated teams. And I'm like, is this really any different than any other year? And I looked it up and yeah, it is. That's the first time since 2014 since that's happened. So
really?
Yeah.
Stat of the day. Stat of the day. Oh. Go ahead, Edson, with the stat of the day. I was thinking about that anyway, but thank you, Edson, for the stat of the day.
Yeah, but that goes what Keith said, that the margin between the top teams and the lowest teams are very, very small.
Yeah, it really is. So Bruce, 19 and 6 overall. Edson, 16 and 9 overall. I was also 2 and 3, and I am also 16 and 9 overall. And we're not even picking with spreads, man.
I know.
Right. Oh my gosh.
We suck.
Maybe we'd be better picking with spreads.
We do that during the playoffs and get totally discombobulated.
I know.
So before we get into football, can we quickly go over?
Oh, yeah.
The surprise of the week, this team, my Penguins, 2-0 to start the year.
Oh, yeah.
Rangers and the Islanders. Hello. How's your baseball picks going?
I'm still wearing my Dodger blue. I'm good.
Yeah. The Phillies made a my Cheshire Beer League softball team type of play to end that series.
Oh.
Holy mackerel. Talk about a panic.
It looks like the Dodgers are becoming the new Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. They won that game on a bases loaded walk in a bad throw.
Don't you ever say that
Winning
again.
by other teams giving it to them.
Don't you ever say that again. Ever.
Although the Chiefs are getting out of that whole thing now. And then
don't try to cover it up now. Don't get Dodgers. They're becoming the new Kansas City. Oh.
I mean, Ohtani has 1 hit in the series and they somehow win anyway. And what was the guy's name? Krakorkian or Craig? What? Craig?
Kevorkian.
I knew that was good. I knew
Yeah, he put the Phillies out of their misery. Yeah.
that was like the first thing I thought of. Oh,
Dude, you panic when he knocks the ball down. You see it right back to him, bases loaded. He knocks the ball down, and the sheer panic from that point forward. I mean, the runner was halfway to first base, just planting.
He kept on pointing. The catcher was pointing to go to first.
You know, every infielder screaming, "Go one, go one," and he throws it home and throws it like 25 feet away from the catcher. Like, it was uncatchable. That was just.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, this is really bad taste, but he was supposed to go 1, but he actually did number 2.
Yeah. Did you see the stain?
Unlimited.
I feel sorry for the dude. I really do, because that's like.
Yeah, I know.
You got 57,000 people screaming at you.
Yeah.
And the first thing you see is this guy probably at the corner of your eye that's coming right towards you. You're just like, you had no time to react.
He wouldn't, even if he made a good throw, the guy would have been like, there's no way he would have gotten him. The guy, he was almost home already. Was it Kim that was running from third?
I'm not really sure.
I don't remember.
Number 6. First thing, Steve Garvey. No, I can't remember his name, but
Steve Garvey still got the wheels, man.
He was chasing Ron Say.
Yeah, but he was already. He was going to score anyway. You got to go to first base on that. You got to know, and again, for the kids watching, and I get frustrated with some people on our softball team that do this. Mostly the younger ones. They don't know what to do with the ball until they get it. Yeah. And then they try to figure it out.
You gotta know ahead of time.
You gotta know, and that's why I play infield, and I'm always saying, plays to second, we got to force it third, plays first, you got to know this stuff. I say it over and over and over and over and over, and still people get the ball and throw it.
Well, it was a panic. It was a panic mood. I mean, you can't. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. I really, really do.
Oh, I do too. And that's a hell of a way to lose a series. I mean, those are two great teams.
And the worst part is, though, I mean, I'm from Philadelphia, and I feel sorry for him even more because what they did to Mitch Williams after '93 World Series was criminal. What they can do to I hope they don't do to this guy. I'm just praying it doesn't happen that way because that's classless.
Yeah. The city had a rough night because that night the Phillies lost, the Flyers lost, and the Eagles all lost. The Elgises all lost. But one quick thing, I mean, who stayed up late to watch last night's game?
I
Game 5 between Detroit and Seattle.
I did to the 12th inning.
I made it to the 14th, and I fell asleep during a pitching change in the 14th, and had to get up this morning and say, Alexa, who ended up winning that game?
I got up at 5 o'clock and watched the highlights. So it's 30 minutes long, so I put it on fast forward to the last 3 minutes.
Top man. I mean, Detroit had so many opportunities in extra innings. You couldn't plate a run. And then Seattle, same thing. Like, the Detroit pitchers were getting in trouble constantly. Who was that? Flanagan came, right?
Flanagan. He's pitched for the Dodgers.
Yeah. He walked a bunch of guys. He was 3-1 on everybody. I'm like, this is it. And he somehow got out of it. So it was just crazy. Cat and mouse the whole way. It was awesome. And congratulations to Seattle. We're now going to get the all expansion ALCS.
Right.
We're getting the Blue Jays and the Mariners who joined the league in the 70s together.
Here's an interesting fluke for you. The same week that Seattle is playing an expansion team for the ALCS, the weekend before, the Seattle played Tampa Bay, which were two expansion teams. And
I was just going to say we had a similar situation in the NFL. Yeah.
Yep, like in Seattle. Yeah, it was last weekend.
Chris Jones.
That's a good one.
Oh, Chris Jones. Did you see though?
We'll get to that.
Talk about it when we get to the game. But to his credit, he copped to it. He said,
yeah, he did.
So, should we spin the wheel?
Go ahead. Spin the wheel.
Let's spin the wheel of fun. We may have a guest host popping in, but I don't know where he is.
Traffic.
Oh, let's start with a bummer now. Real crappy one. Sorry.
Can we put a fork in Baltimore now?
I was just gonna say, are we putting? Can we pick any team? I don't know if we can put one in Baltimore, but
I think after Halloween, but oh my god, Keith, wasn't I texting you and said, "Where's this game being played? This is bad."
You did. Yeah, and I said,
Baltimore.
Oh man, that's even worse now.
In front of their own crowd. What the heck?
Yeah, Keith was texting me. Look at the fans leaving. I'm like, what?
Oh, that photo I sent you, the stadium was empty in the third quarter.
Right, in the third quarter.
Yeah. Disaster in Baltimore. Iceberg dead ahead. I know they're beaten up with injury, but there's another team in the league that is beaten up worse.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear it. You're supposed to have one of the best coaches in the league. You're supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league.
Right.
And they just traded what's his name? Oche? To out of where'd they trade him to again? Denver? I don't remember. Yeah. No prep. Just winging it. Anyway. O'Shea, they're not doing very good. Baltimore's in some trouble. Derrick Henry's not going anywhere. What do you have, 28 yards or some crap this week?
Yeah.
30 something, 33 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And their record is like they have like 4 wins when Jackson doesn't play.
He's not playing. He's not playing this week either.
No, he's not. And I brought it up last week too, that like why would you bring Cooper Rush in? He doesn't fit your scheme, really.
Yep.
No, he doesn't.
Totally different from Lamar's style. I don't know. They'd be better off with a Mariota or a Jameis Winston, somebody who can move around, run, I don't know. It's a mess. It is a mess in Baltimore, and it's going to get worse. Yeah,
I mean, it is just the 5th season. So, I mean, 5th week. So, I mean, they do still have the bulk of the season to try to do something, but
well, they're going to have.
I mean, the rest of that division isn't like I mean, Pittsburgh is doing okay, but the rest, the Bengals are the same worst position and maybe the worst position, and Cleveland, it's Cleveland.
Well, they've got the Rams this week. In the following week, they are playing. Where are they? Where's the Ravens? Do they have a bye that following week?
They've had a bye for 4 weeks.
They have a bye. So
they're probably going to lose, I think.
They could be 1-5 going into their bye week. Then they'll probably
they're going to lose in the bye week as well. Yeah.
Okay, they'll be 1-6, and they're going to lose the bye week. But you have 5 losses. I mean, you can only suffer maybe 4 more, probably 3 at the 3. 3 puts you at 9-8.
Yeah.
So, and with Pittsburgh playing halfway decent,
I think they're going to be like last year's Cincinnati Bengals, where they heated up at the end of the year, and they're like, oh, no one wants to see them coming, and let's just get them out of here. But it'll probably be too little, too late by then.
Baltimore has given up.
Yeah, that's funny.
What is it?
Rush's QBR is barely higher than his age.
Yeah.
Wow. Baltimore has given up 2,044 yards this year.
Yeah, their defense isn't helping anything.
Their defense is ranked 31st or 32nd.
I thought
31st. I'm looking at right now.
Defense,
the Cowboys had the worst defense. Cowboys defense is the worst.
Yeah.
Still, even after last week. Wow.
Mm-hmm. They give up those meaningless touchdowns to the Jets. Garbage time touchdowns.
I know. You're right. Yep.
Yeah. Well, the Ravens are in trouble, and you're right. I was just going to say before you said it, we had the Bengals do this last year, but
right.
It's I don't know. We'll see.
It always happens in every NFL season. Always happens where preseason it's like this team is going to go really far, and then one team's always on their face. Oh, this was a barn burner.
I picked the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl and win it.
Yes, you did.
Here you go, the expansion bowl, Bruce.
We went from the worst game of the week to probably the best game of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a quick stat for you guys. The Dallas Cowboys, the only team, one of the few teams to lead the league in offensive production, be number 1, and give up the most yards in defensive production, number 32.
That's crazy.
That makes sense for them.
Yeah. So, boy, Baker Mayfield keeps on humming, and Sam Darnold
Yeah.
as well. 4 tutties. I heard this week I was just flipping radio stations while I was driving, and they had Todd Bowles on the NFL on Sirius, and they said, "What'd you think of Sam Darnold playing so well against you?" And he said, "Don't forget, I drafted him."
There you go.
He said, "I recognize the skill set. What I wasn't able to do was see it through with him because I couldn't get him to calm down and relax." He's like, the skills were there. He just wouldn't calm down. He couldn't slow the game down. He goes, and I'm glad he ended up going somewhere that you got him to settle like that. He's like, no, I don't appreciate him hanging 35 on me. But he goes, but we put 38 on them, so I guess it's all right. He's funny. Todd Bowles is a good guy.
Well, he's a defensive coach, so he should be worried about his defense.
Yeah. But
and
boy,
they played their old school uniforms for both teams.
I know. Both teams need to just go back. Go back. Don't they look great?
I like Tampa Bay's old school uniforms. It's like the creamsicles.
I like Seattle's too. I don't like those weird radioactive whatever they thing, but those goofy numbers, and they look great in that blue and silver and green. Yeah, I was waiting for Kurt Warner and Jim Zorn to take the field, but but how about that Emeka Egbuka?
Yeah,
and how about Rob Gronkowski?
What did he do now?
Oh, I should find it. He called him like Emeka Abuga or something. Aguba or Abubu or. It was awesome.
He's a major boo boo.
Oh,
hey, boo boo.
They were like, everybody was dying. Like, what?
Before we get really started, I got some good news for both of you guys. I got some really good news. It's on a personal level. Wednesday, or was it Thursday? I think it was Wednesday. I called Uncle Gene for his 86th birthday. He sounds fantastic.
Oh, Uncle Gene in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he sounds good. And I told him I'll see him in a couple of months. He goes, yeah, looking forward to it.
And where is he? Why is he not here with us today on this show?
Because one, it's 6:23 in the morning in Phoenix.
That's no excuse.
But then again, I know someone that gets up at flies to Los Angeles and gets up. This is my morning coffee. I'm here to do the sports show.
Yeah,
I've done
that a few times.
That's funny.
Yeah, but he does. He sounds really good. He sounds really good on the phone.
Wow, that's good.
Awesome. Yeah. So Tampa Bay is looking pretty darn good at 4-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised at that. I really am.
4 wins are like these last fourth quarter comeback.
4 out of their 5 games, they've pulled it out at the end like that. So, it may be Tampa Bay's the new Chiefs.
There's a good point.
Have you thought of that?
I hadn't, but now I will.
The thing is, though, Baker Mayfield would not live up to that. No, because Baker Mayfield would never get that label. He's still my gunslinger.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I love Baker Mayfield, and I'm so mad that the Steelers didn't grab him a couple of years ago.
So it's settled then? The Dodgers are the new Chiefs?
I think so. In baseball, we still got to find a new Chiefs in football.
Yeah, and it's not this team.
Bruce is swearing and stuff.
I know.
I'm back now. Thank you.
Wow, this was quite a weird game.
This was a strange game, and I gotta play this clip because with about 7.5 minutes to go in the game, the Broncos scored a touchdown. They were down 17-16, and then Sean Payton decides to go for 2, so that if he goes for 2, he's up 18-17, and it worked. The math worked out because then he could kick a field goal and go up by 4.
Well, yeah,
that's smart.
But if he fails and he's down 17-16, I guess the way he looks at it, he could still maybe win the game on a field goal.
Just right. The trust in his defense. Yep.
Trust in his defense. But this is what I thought when Sean Payton made that call.
My God, the stone's on you.
Wait a minute.
Holy cow.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
Good for him because it ended up working out because they got the
did.
field goal, and then now it forces Philadelphia to score a
And
touchdown.
they can't come back with a field goal. Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Yeah, because we've talked about it. It's too easy now.
Yeah.
You can get to midfield.
Just get it to the 50-yard line and try the field goal.
Try the field goal. So
Right.
yeah, you know what? I didn't even think of this, and I forgot. Remember, at the beginning of this year, they announced the K ball, where the kickers could bring,
right.
their own ball. And
Right.
they're like keeping them in a warmer and all this kind of stuff. So that's probably part of the problem. The other thing is these kickers are just too good. So someone on the NFL radio this week suggested that they should change the point value of a field goal. So if you're going to kick it from midfield, you only get one instead of 3. I don't like that. I think just narrow
fantasy football. Yeah.
If you narrow,
I have an interesting story about field goal kickers. When this is way before Edson was even thought of. In 1970, when Tom Dempsey kicked that field goal to beat Detroit 19-17, Alex Karras and the defensive line, they were playing Detroit. Alex Karras admitted the defensive line, the front 3 or 4, were not even going to rush because they were laughing so hard. He said, why would anyone kick a field goal from their 37-yard line? Because back then the goalposts were like right up front.
Right.
And they're rushing, going, yeah, whatever. He's going to kick a field goal.
Guess they should have rushed.
Yeah, they should have rushed. And this, we're not even going to.
Right.
And when it went through, they're like, and you see Karras and Tom, right. And Tom Dempsey, if you remember correctly, he had a deformed foot. He had half a foot and and people were like, oh no, he's not gonna make. And he's like, the ball is like exploded, and people were like, no, yeah. So that was like my interesting sidelight.
What was the
that
lineman?
record stood for so long until was it Justin Tucker broke it, right?
Right.
Or
What
call him
was
Justin.
what was the defensive lineman's name?
Alex Karras.
Oh, okay. So Chris Jones gets the Alex Karras Award for this week.
You were probably Edson. You were probably Alex. Edson probably remembers Alex Karras as the father on the TV show Webster.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was waiting for a Webster reference out of Edson. Not
right.
Yeah. Wow. Go Bucks. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. We got less games this week, so we'll go quicker. Ooh.
This
was another game.
I was so disappointed in this.
It turned on a dime.
Yeah.
Literally when it was 10 points, a dime. Yeah. Not many people saw this one coming. I mean, I knew it would be a close game, but I did on
not.
my little pick sheet here, I had the LACs to win the game.
Yeah, I had the Chargers too, but I guess their injuries to their offensive line is really, really getting to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No one can figure out how to bet anymore.
Yeah. Glinzer, we can't even pick these teams with no spread.
Yeah, that Eagles line kept going up and up with the Giants, and they still got rolled.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's we won.
I know. I can't.
All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were talking about the Eagles. No, what were we talking about?
The ELG.
No, we were talking about the Chargers and the Redskins.
Okay. Yep.
Deebo Samuel, great game. I bet Glinzer wishes they had him still.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah. Wow.
Redskins have a running game. Redskins have a real good running game leading the league.
Their Krosky Merritt's really good, and their receiving core. They're doing this without McLaurin. What's going to happen with Scary Terry?
I thought he came back. Oh, he didn't come back.
Oh, he didn't play last week.
Jeez.
He's too busy counting his money. That's the consensus out here.
Yeah, he got the contract, and all of a sudden he's not playing. We'll see. We'll see what happens when he comes back. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. I actually I love Jaden Daniels, you know that, but I thought they'd take a step back this year. Not a big one, just slightly. I mean, they went to the championship game last year. I'm like, there's no way they're going to repeat that success. But if they keep playing like they're playing right now, on all three phases of the game, they look really good. I mean, they went into your favorite place, Bruce.
SoFi,
yeah.
And we're down 10-0, down 2 scores right away, and put their foot on the Chargers' neck.
That almost blocked punt was the turning point of the game.
And special teams again, like this week. Special teams are the story of 2025 so far.
So far,
right.
I mean, we've never seen anything like this, and I don't know what's going on. How all of a sudden, and it's not like one team; it's all of them.
Right,
they're all not just blocked kicks and kick returns, but also making long field goals. You know, which like we just talked about. Almost any team can stop at midfield and kick a 67-yarder now. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm happy for Debo too. He found the right situation for sure. And Dan Quinn's got that team humming. They look good. I know they were 3-2, but one of those losses was without Jaden in the lineup, and I think the other one was with the game he got hurt in, right?
Right, against Green Bay when he got hurt against my boys.
And meanwhile, the San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers are on a 2-game losing streak. They just lost Hampton, Mario Hampton for at least 4 to 6 weeks now. Now they're down 2 running backs. What is it with the Chargers? Like, it doesn't matter who's running the ball for them. Back when they had what's his name, who's on Washington now? Oh God, just drew a blank. He's help me out here. Oh God, he's on the Redskins. He's hurt again anyway.
Austin Eckler?
Eckler, thank you.
Okay.
Eckler, he was always hurt with the Chargers. Then they bring in Dobbins, he's hurt. They bring in Najee Harris, he's hurt. Like, what is it with the running backs in San Diego? Yeah, Cali has the best weather and the most injuries. I wonder if it's I saw a thing on all the turf this week.
I was about to mention that. I saw something about that.
And I didn't realize there's this great guy on YouTube named Brody Brazil. And he does these great, 10-minute videos, like in-depth research about topics. And he did the turf thing. There are 15 different manufacturers of turf in the league. Like, they're not getting it all from one place. So you've got all these like non-standard, and then he said something like, so 15 of the stadiums, there's 30 stadiums, 32 teams, because 2 teams share stadiums, the 2 New York and the 2 LA. 17 of the teams are playing on turf.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And he lists all the injuries, and it's like, they're saying that it's sticky, apparently. Like, there's a stickiness to it. So their cleats are sticking, their shoes are sticking. And that's causing especially the worst one seems like MetLife Stadium.
That's what because we went over that list last week. I sent to you guys.
Yeah, it was crazy. To you guys. Yeah, it's crazy. And Odell Beckham Jr. this week begged the league, please get rid of the turf. Now, in some cases you can't. You're in a dome and you don't have the transparent roof and you don't have the ability to, like in Arizona, slide the field outside. Slide it back in on a tray, which is very cool. So you get natural grass indoors. And the Raiders do that too in Vegas, but they've got to figure out a solution. I hate the turf. Pretty soon, I guess the Browns are looking to build a dome stadium or a retractable roof stadium. Cincinnati's looking to do the same. The Bears are going to do the same thing. Like, they're moving the game indoors. They're sanitizing it. And in the process, they're killing it. Brody Brazil put up this thing where you look at Malik Neighbors. I guess he's making like $7.5 million this year. The cost of going to natural grass would be $1 to $2 million for the season. Like, that's one player is worth 7 times more than putting in grass. Like, so why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it?
Didn't MetLife Stadium have grass a couple years ago?
I don't think so. I think they've had turf since it opened.
No, they did, because that famous game against Miami, the Jets came back and beat Miami on Monday Night Football. That was a grass field. And
you're right. All right. Wasn't that a Gillette? I thought that was a Gillette. Gillette Stadium used to have grass, and then they went to turf.
Right. Well,
Yeah. Either way, I've always hated turf. I'm a natural grass guy. Well, the three of us obviously are.
Right.
We go back to when they played football in the elements.
Right.
When it was real football.
Well, here's a question for you. If you want to see something interesting, there's this guy that did a 10-minute video about the vet back in Philadelphia when they changed the hardest surface in the world to this spongy grass, and they did this thing with not Belichick. What's his name?
Parcells.
Brian Billick, when they were playing them.
Yeah.
That game they were supposed to play in the new field, and it was uneven. It was a preseason game against Baltimore.
The boards would be popping up, like the nails would be.
Yeah.
Right. It was like you would walk like 2 steps, and all of a sudden you go and then come back again. So we're not playing here.
Yeah, that place needed to come down in the worst way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say, in as many cases as you can do it, put the natural grass back in.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna go take a break.
We had a couple of games that were very similar. The Elgises in Denver, the Chargers and the Redskins, and this.
I mean, weren't the Dolphins up by 2 touchdowns?
Yep. I was out cutting the lawn, and I was listening to the Sirius XM. They go around the league. It's like their Red Zone channel on the audio.
Oh yeah.
And they kept going back to this game, and I'm like, all I could think of was you, Edson. I'm like, Edson is pulling his hair out, man.
No, not really. I was kind of expecting.
But no, you can expect it when they're playing somebody decent. They're playing Carolina.
Or when they kind of just don't even give an effort, but being up 17-0 in this, I mean, come on.
I got to tell you something. On my little pick list, I had MIA as one of my locks of the week. That stands for Miami, Edson.
No, it stands for missing in action. That's what
Edson's on a roll.
Jeez, I mean,
Gruden's right about that. Yeah, I'm right about that, man, is what he would say. Yeah, he is right about that.
It's like they don't have any killer instinct or anything. It's like you go up 17-0, just keep rolling. It's like I don't know what that coach is like. I know he's supposed to be like some kind of, he comes up with these great offensive plays and everything, but in terms of like game management, he just doesn't know.
No. It's kind of he looks like he's one of those coaches that where he came in with fresh ideas and that worked way, but he has not done much differently. He almost looks like he's in over his head a little bit now. You know what I mean? Like when they first brought him in, remember how he looked more confident when they cut to him on the sidelines? He kind of looked like, oh yeah, wait till they see what we're going to do next. And now he looks like, shit, what do we have left to do? Like he's looking around in his bag of tricks and there's nothing in there.
Because he's more of a, just like he wasn't ready to do the whole team. Like he's an offensive guy. He'd be good offensive coordinator. And he didn't really know how to manage the defense. Now, when he inherited a good defense, remember the previous coach built that defense up.
Brian Flores.
So the first year he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to like manage it at all. It's like, hey, go out and do what you do, like, and they were pretty good. And then of course over time, that kind of degenerate. If you don't keep up with the defense, like he just plays.
And you're losing pieces. You're losing pieces too. You don't have the same. Players.
And it's like he doesnn't know how to manage the whole team, even the special teams too. So,
which was ironically the knock on Brian Flores, which is the reason they let him go, that he was too defense oriented.
Well, yeah,
and he was somehow like stunting to his development. So you got a problem down there in South Beach. Your team's 1-4. You're pretty much done.
Yep.
And all they're saying is at least we're not the Jets, right?
Well, I would definitely fork that man, the Jets. Right now, I wouldn't wait till Halloween.
They were actually up 17-0 in this game.
Yeah. Yep. 17-0.
17-0. Wow.
Which like in a weird way makes sense if you're playing a weaker team, because if he's got the first quarter all mapped out in his head, you hit him like a blitzkrieg and get out. But then for the rest of the game, it's like when there's adjustments made. Well, what do I do? Like you said, what do I do now?
He just looks baffled now. Like late in games, he looks baffled. Where a couple of years ago, he didn't look like that. He looked like one of these new hotshot genius coaches, right? Bryce Young, pedestrian numbers, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick. But the big story of this game was Miami's inability to stop a man named Rico Dowdle.
I know.
Rico Dowdle.
A cowboy cast off.
206 rushing yards, 9 yards carry.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
The
They couldn't stop.
Yeah. It's not like you had to concentrate on the pass. It's like Bryce Young isn't really going to kill you that much where you have to reconfigure your defense. Like put 8, 7 or 8 in the box for crying out loud at some point.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But hey, Carolina looked like a disastrous season in the making back in weeks 1 and 2. Suddenly 2 and 3. Bryce Young settling back in again. Anything can happen. We'll see.
I mean, I still both them and it's ironic out there. They're both in the same division. Both them and Atlanta. I will not be able to figure them out this year. Like last week, Carolina laid a goose. Like they got killed by the Patriots, which I know are an up and coming team.
The week before,
Carolina. The week before they shut out Atlanta. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Right.
Well, we'll put the forks back in the drawer for the.
I know, but not. Yeah, that's a good point. Was he drunk or high? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I will not put the forks back.
He is a strange.
I'm gonna leave right now and get a fork.
For who?
I think from now on, when
no, I said for the NFC South. We'll
put yeah. No. I wouldn't do them yet. No, I agree.
The whole division. I mean, the Saints.
Well, maybe the Raiders. I would.
All right. How about Indiana Jones?
Yeah. That team is underrated and playing very well. They could easily be 5-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They are goofball fumble from who did that?
I don't
it wasn't
remember.
Taylor. I forgot who it was.
Not this time. Last year it was Taylor.
Last year it was Taylor. Just dropping that fumble near the end. They scored that touchdown 2 weeks ago.
What is it with this epidemic of people celebrating before they get the touchdown?
Yeah, it happened. There's another
when
game.
We get to Arizona, we'll see. Well, that's even worse.
It happened again. Yeah. Boy, the Colts, I'll tell you, they are literally from that goofball play away from being undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say? Sean Steichen and Dan Jones have found the magic potion. Like it's one of those situations where it's the right fit.
And you keep wondering
what Arnold with the Vikings last year. It's like Gino when he got with Pete Carroll. It's just one of these great. They're on the same page.
You keep wondering what the Giants were doing, but yeah.
I'm looking at the line score for the Raiders Colts game. This is interesting. Raiders scored 3 points in the first quarter. Colts scored 0. Second quarter, Raiders scored 0. Colts scored 20. Third quarter, Raiders scored 0. Colts scored 20. Fourth quarter, Raiders scored 3. Colts scored nothing.
Yeah.
They did all their damage in the middle of the game there. Yeah.
I wonder if Geno Smith is just feeling the pressure and he's just throwing interceptions left and right now.
He threw 2 more. He's not looking good at all. Don't forget, Geno's like, 35, 36?
Yeah, no, I know.
But hey, they got Kenny Pickett. Let's not panic. You got Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is how the Broncos.
Reclamation project. It's a reclamation project.
Did he mean the Broncos when they had Russell Wilson? Is that what he was referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Dimes, man. And what you said, Edson, it makes you wonder what the Giants did, because they brought in Brian Dable specifically to be a quarterback whisperer for Jones's career, to save his career.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And
I hope he doesn't ruin this new guy, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Oof, boy. Another whiff by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow.
There's never a show without him bringing stuff.
They whiffed on Mayfield and they whiffed on Jackson Dart. Next year,
every time you mention the Steelers quarterback, Edson, when Keith and I were in college, I remember him coming in. He said to me, they're having Mark Malone was on TV a couple of days ago, and he was on with these beautiful girls and everything. And someone said to Mark Malone, I know you might be married, but if you saw a good-looking woman like that, would you throw a pass at her? And Malone said he said was my luck and probably get intercepted. So,
Or he'd bounce it twice. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, Mark Malone. Boy, that was another one. They drafted him with all this, They're going to make a mistake and draft like Drew Aller out of Penn State. You watch Pittsburgh will whiff on that.
Well, like you said, they're going to have a mid-range pick, and they're not going to get any of the top.
That's why Drew Aller will be left, and they'll go, "Oh, he's good, right? He went to Penn State."
I mean, I hate to bring up old wounds, but didn't Pittsburgh have a chance to draft Marino?
Yep.
Dang.
And that's the reason I think they took Kenny Pickett more than anything. He was a Pitt quarterback. Yeah. He was a Heisman Trophy candidate. And I think they were like, we took so much crap for letting Marino go. And then the guy they drafted, Senior Sack, Gabe Rivera, ended up getting paralyzed before the season even started. So that was just a nightmare draft.
Yeah.
And look what can you imagine if the Steelers under Chuck Noll at the time, coming off all those Super Bowls, got Dan Marino to come in after Bradshaw?
Oh my gosh. The hell was the Patriots.
And, they might have still been like mediocre in the 80s because they just didn't have much of a team around. But when they get to the 90s and Bill Cowher was rebuilding them, if they had Dan Marino when they played the Cowboys in Super Bowl 30 instead of Neil O'Donnell.
Yeah, they almost won that game with Neil O'Donnell. And
yeah. And
it would have been, and Marino would have been better off. He would have gotten some Super Bowls out of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, your Indianapolis Colts, that's in your Indianapolis Colts, Bruce, are
well, they are now.
Are like a team to beat.
I don't like the Dolphins anymore. Yeah, they're my Colts.
They are for real, man. They are for real. I think we can put a fork in Vegas, Oakland.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Speaking of forks, put a fork in both of these teams.
Another one of these games. With the crazy late comeback by the most unlikely of teams.
Yeah, but when you have a team that's branded as looking for new ways to lose, the Cardinals, you have a chance to get your first win.
The Cardinals, I mean, stunning. But again, we had the same kind of mistake here with the dropping the ball before
he doesn't cross the line, and
he did look like, and he he got hit on the hand. I'll give him a little bit of credit. The defensive player did make contact, and me, and it could have just been the angle of the camera. It did look like he broke the plane. It did, but they ruled it a fumble out of the end zone.
It would have gotten that far if he wasn't starting to showboat, though. He could just run as fast as you can, get the touchdown, and then celebrate. So I don't even feel sorry for him if you should have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Then I forgot. I don't know the name of the guy, but the Cardinals were basically sealed the game with a late interception, and that guy tried to do something with it and fumbled it back.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? At that point, just let it down.
Didn't he get nailed by his own player and fumbled it right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got
DeMercado is the guy who dropped the ball.
They're all scrambling, trying to be the guy on to show on TV. This is my one chance to be on TV, and then fumbles it back.
Hi, Mom.
I've been calling that. That's been going on since the early '90s, and I call that the Sports Center effect. They want the
good point.
They want it's selfish, and there's not enough coaches who are ballsy enough to bench a guy for stuff like that. At 8 and 9,
I know.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be 8 and 9, but they are a paper tiger for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They will get smoked in the playoffs by somebody, probably the Patriots. Cam Ward, decent game.
Yeah, he had a
late yards. Yeah, did throw
265, 265.
Yeah, he threw 193 just in the fourth quarter, so it was pretty much all late.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where suddenly the lights came on after he's looked terrible all year.
I mean, maybe that'll be the one. I mean, too bad if he couldn't. He's got to wait a week, but maybe that'll be something that he can carry forward. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, it's they just when your best player on offense is Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
I mean, the cupboard is bare there. Tony Pollard. I don't know. Tennessee 2, maybe 3 wins. I just can't see them sustaining much. The Cardinals, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
but we did have a Marvin Harrison sighting.
Yeah, no, he's stepped it up a little bit. He's been taking so much crap.
You're right. They don't seem to have any kind of
identity.
Real identity. It's like just
and
let's go out there and see what we can do. And
Jonathan Gannon got fined for something this week. What was it again?
Oh wow.
Announcing gesture or something like that. Was that him?
Did he flip a fan off? I know Jerry Jones did that.
Jerry Jones. Okay, Jerry Jones did something like that.
Gannon got fined for something. I'm trying to find it right now.
Okay, I'll look it up. Okay.
Oh, Jerry Jones. This is
DeMarcado was the guy who dropped the ball.
Poorly seen with some well-dressed Italians. That's so cool. That is like, that's great. I love that.
Windsor, we need you on the show. You are out of sight.
This was the sarcasm.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
And he's right.
He got fined for having a sideline altercation with Amari DeMarcado.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. Okay.
So
I told you don't put too much sauce on the peppers. What are you doing there?
I guess you're not allowed to be Mike Ditka anymore.
Right.
Or
you're allowed to discipline them.
Or Woody Hayes.
Or Buddy Ryan. You can't.
Ryan. Wow. Yeah.
So yeah.
Didn't that coach live near you, Keith?
Who?
Kevin
Gilbride. Yeah. He lived about 20 minutes away. He lived right next to the town, right next to where Edson lives.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Gilbride.
What's he doing now?
I believe he's a reporter for the North Haven High School Gazette.
Okay.
Wow. No, I don't know that. I just made that up. I don't
know. Wow. That was quick though.
That was quick. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
I was waiting for this one.
Oh.
I mean, this actually was closer than I thought it would be.
Not really, though. A lot of it
I know. The score doesn't really tell you.
No, a lot of it was late Browning, garbage time. The Detroit softened up because it was in the bag. Well, Cincinnati's got a quarterback problem, and I don't think they fixed it by trading for Joe Flacco, which is weird that Cleveland would trade him within the division. That, you know what that says to me? Not that the Browns are a good judge of quarterbacks, but it says that the Browns are not worried about Joe Flacco beating them.
Right. That's a good point.
Here, take him.
Yeah, go ahead. Joe, you're moving away. Not that far, though. You're okay.
Did he? It should be the other way around. Kelsey went rabid dog on him again.
Kelsey needs to calm down.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kelsey, he's a friggin' jerk. Yeah, Cincinnati. Can we put a fork in them?
Not yet.
I mean, how long is Burrow? Is it like the whole?
They said now Burrow might not make it back till the playoffs.
Then you definitely can put a fork in him.
Oh, definitely. Well, I got one thing to say. Like you said he's not going to be back till when? The playoffs. Cincinnati making the playoffs. Playoffs.
We suck. Yeah.
We suck.
Meanwhile, Detroit, since stubbing their toe against Green Bay, just keeps on rolling.
It's like they're going downhill. Every game they're going downhill. I can't wait till this week's game with them.
I know.
What happens?
They could put a real hurting on Kansas City, who should have one extra loss if the Giants were even semi-competent. If they put Jackson Dart in that game, Chiefs might lose.
Oh yeah.
Bad against the Giants. But yeah, Detroit just keeps on rolling, man. And wasn't Montgomery like listed as hurt, and then he actually had a great.
And then he had a great.
Yeah, he was dominating. Looking at the stats, he's like out of control, dominating.
Hutchinson, another sack. It's like you really wonder if Hutchinson hadn't gotten injured last year, what would have happened to that Detroit team?
I know.
They could have really used him against Washington in that championship game.
Yeah, they really could have.
Right.
They really could have. They had no answers for Jaden Daniels in that game. Yeah. So Detroit, I mean, what can you say? They look like a machine, an unstoppable machine. They're the Terminator.
Yes.
They just keep coming and coming and coming. That didn't sound good.
I know that sounds really. Can we do an edit, please?
Oh, here.
Yeah.
I really thoroughly enjoyed this game.
I didn't get to watch it, but I saw the highlights. And
I got to watch the important part, the last like 2 minutes.
how about that play? So what a weird play. The play Chris Jones gave up on where Lawrence stumbles taking the snap, or maybe lineman stepped on his foot. I don't know.
He stepped on his foot. He stepped on someone's foot.
Then he gets up and falls down again on his own.
Yeah, on his own.
Then he gets up and does the most awkward, clumsy, uncoordinated run for a touchdown I've ever seen.
Oh, he's so tall. The kick.
Yeah, he's so gangly. Like he was slipping and flopping all over the place.
I think he got caught in his hair. That's what happened. He actually didn't step on someone's foot.
Yeah. But what a glorious end result. What a
I enjoyed that. What a glorious.
So did I. Is that Kansas City Chiefs just getting to the point where just like so complacent? It's like that play would have never gone over it last year or the year before.
I agree.
Like, come on. It's like wow. And
I picked Jacksonville too. Yes.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good pick for you.
Couldn't believe it. Bruce, I thought of you after I saw that, and I'm like, holy crap, Bruce called that game.
Yep. That was good all the way to and we keep mentioning how the Chiefs might take a step back because they were 11-0 in one score games. So far this year, 0-3 in one score games.
That's a great stat.
So
another stat of the day, stat of the day. Edson's going out of control with these stats of the day. When a Bruce and Key's going to play. Edson, stop hogging the stats of the day.
Meanwhile, Duval.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen has the Jaguars at 4-1. Nobody had this on their bingo card. Nobody.
Well, what did we say at the beginning of the season? This is Trevor Lawrence's make or break year. We said that. The three of us all agreed about that.
Yeah,
agreed, and I don't even think he's gotten to his level yet.
No,
they've been winning on defense. Actually,
no, he's looking. I mean, he's what's a perfect adjective for him? Steady.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not making. He's not having those games we've seen from in the past where he throws 4 picks and
he's not losing the game. Yeah,
right. He's he made his fair share of goofball plays this year already, but he's not blowing up like he has in the past.
He's playing disciplined. He's playing disciplined. It looks like
disciplined, but for a 1-1 overall, you're not getting what you expected out of him. I mean, that's clear. But hey, he's got the team at 4-1 right there with the Colts. And look out now, but the Texans are nipping at their heels already. It's gonna be interesting. The Texans have scored what 26 and what they 40. What they scored this week? They put up like 70 points in the last 2 weeks. Houston.
Yeah, I actually just want to. I want to see them play a good team though. And I know you're saying Baltimore should have been, but Baltimore is not Baltimore when they played them. So it was Tennessee and then Baltimore. I want to see like a quality opponent first.
44 and 26. That's what. That's 70.
70.
Yeah, 70 points. But Edson, I think the Ravens are who they are this year. I think.
Okay, and that's fine. But they're not a quality opponent at this point.
No, they're not.
So I want to see Houston do something against somebody like who is playing well.
I agree, but we can say safely that what looked like possibly the worst division in football is not.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah,
there's actual competition in that division. 3 of those teams.
Yep.
And a division that should be decent. The AFC East is terrible. The NFC North, AFC North is terrible. The Steelers, Browns, Bengals, and Ravens. 3 of those teams are trash this year. I'd argue 4 of them are trash, but that's just me.
I was gonna say he's coming. He's gonna say something.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, another.
Oh yeah, another one.
Like 2 in a row. Both prime time. One was Chiefs was Monday night. This was a Sunday night game on NBC. Holy cow. Drake May looks real.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a good point, but I did pick the Colts to win the division.
You did. You
Yep.
did. I picked Houston. Yeah, boy. Mike Vrabel again. They could be what, 4-1?
Oh yeah, easily 4-1.
They should have beat Steelers. I mean, they turned the ball over too many times in that game. But they
he's getting better. I mean,
ran up and down the field all over the Steelers. But boy, the Patriots are right there. They've swapped places with your team, Edson.
Yep.
Because I think they're going to have a lock on second place.
I think
Although, I mean, they just beat the Bills, so
they can challenge for the division for sure.
I mean, to go up into Orchard Park and beat them in prime time
Right.
with a first year head coach. The thing that impresses me most about the Patriots is the poise and the discipline, which clearly comes from the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Right.
Got a proper coach now. Yep.
Yeah. Because they don't have the best talent on the field. They're weak in many positions, but he's got them believing. And it's a lot like when Bill Belichick was there in his prime. You always looked at the Patriots roster and said, on paper, we should kill this team.
Who are these people?
Who are these guys?
You couldn't remember anybody,
right?
Other than Tom Brady.
Right. He'd end up with like a completely different defensive backfield year after year, and they were still successful.
Listen, receivers were not like I know one time he had Moss, but other than that, you couldn't really.
He found ways to plug people in, and he had that phrase, just do your job. And Vrabel played for him. So Vrabel has the same philosophy. He's brought that back, that mindset in there. You can see it. And the confidence Drake May plays with. Drake May went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen and beat him.
Yep.
Now, that said, I'm going to flash back 5 years ago when the Patriots' #1 pick overall, a guy named McCardle Jones, went up to Orchard Park and beat them as well. However, he only threw 3 passes in that game.
Yeah, that was that game plan that Belichick had.
With the blizzard where they just ran the ball over and over and over again. So let's not go crazy on New England.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This could have been the Bills just completely overlooking them because of the last couple of years where they just steamrolled them.
Well, not to task Bruce with another stat of the day, but the Bills, I couldn't believe this, 26 straight games without winning the turnover battle until that game.
Yeah.
That's like almost 2 seasons.
Yeah,
worth.
they're not taking the ball away.
So they that tells you, like, I know that it's an old axiom when it's like when you lose the turnover, it's hard to win, but that's what happened.
No, It's true. And I said it before the season started, and I keep thinking this, like, how long is the window for Buffalo going to stay open?
Yeah. Well, clearly this year, barring some really bad injury, I mean, Baltimore doesn't look like they're going to do it. That was probably their most competitive opponent. So, I mean, come on, you have the clear field right now. This has got to be it for them.
And it might be the year they can finally beat Kansas City too.
Yeah, right.
Right.
They won't have
okay, here's something interesting. Out of the 5 games that Buffalo has played, you realize 4 of them have been at home already?
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. So let's see what happens when they go.
Yeah. And I think part of the reason is they want to tear that place down because they're opening the new place next door.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
I think they're going to play. I think they're going to play on grass next year at that new stadium.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Of course, if they're going to make the postseason, they got to leave that place open. But yeah, it's weird. It's a weird scheduling. Conversely, like the Steelers are the opposite. They start most of their games in the first half of the year on the road, so they're going to be home a lot at the end of the year.
Same thing with Green Bay. Green Bay's got this only their 3rd home game.
Yeah, weird scheduling, and we're getting a lot of these like titanic matchups early on in the year. The Detroit, Kansas City, the Ravens, Kansas City. Like, they usually save those matchups for later in the year. It's kind of
I mean, I think the mindset is, you don't want the injuries to pile up. before you get these matchups. And then if you get these some of these late in the year, like these are going to be late Baltimore ones that are going to be kind of duds now.
Yeah. Or Cincinnati.
Or Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Or God forbid, I hope it doesn't keep happening, other injuries.
Yeah. Or the 49ers, my gosh.
Oh, Jets bag. Where's the Jets bag?
It's over here. Did I get it?
No, don't worry.
No, don't worry about it.
Just let me get a fork, will you?
This one definitely Jets bag. This calls for Jets bag. It really does. So full disclosure, it was a beautiful day here on the East Coast last Sunday. It was like 82 degrees.
It was gorgeous outside.
So I brought a TV outside.
Wow, yeah, nice.
With my Fire Stick, and I put this game on, and I was sitting outside getting some sun, having a burger, just watching the game. This thing was over before it started. And I hate to say this. I was trying to be diplomatic. I was trying to defend him because I like him, Aaron Glenn.
I know.
But I think he's a one and done. He looks totally lost, totally clueless. He's in over his head. I don't think he knows how to coach the whole ball of wax. He's a defensive guy. He's a defensive coordinator. They're awful. They're awful. What can you say?
And the problem with what
you move the ball, and they feature two guys on offense over and over, Breece Hall and Cedric Wilson. They're starting to work in Mason Taylor a little bit, Jason Taylor's kid out of LSU, because clearly they're like, we can't keep using these two guys. We're so predictable. And then for all the offseason promises that they were going to show you a new Justin Fields, they were going to resurrect his career. They don't let him do anything. They handcuff him. He looks bad. He looks like he's regressing. They're terrible.
And going back to what you just said, he's a defensive-minded coach, and the fact that he's trying to run the team, the defense has also taken a step back. He hasn't even improved them. So the whole team is going back, and as he's trying to coach the whole team, and it's like you're not putting the focus on anything. So
they're so undisciplined. They take so many penalties.
Oh, the penalties! Yeah,
a lot of them are dead ball penalties.
Personal fouls,
personal fouls all over the field, which shows that the players are frustrated. Clearly, if they're taking these post whistle penalties all the time.
I mean, when your offense gives up 5 sacks to the Cowboys, you know something's wrong. Who have no pass rush, by the way.
Except this guy Houston in Dallas.
Now they're starting to develop somebody.
The full Texas connection, Houston and Dallas. Look out.
Yeah, Eberflus is finally not being kept back by a timeout, so now he's trying to improve the defense.
The Jets have ball control issues. Again, they were driving early in the game, going in from possibly a tie, I think, and Breece Hall fumbles coughs up the ball.
Yeah.
He had a nice run. It was like a 30-something yard run. Coughs up the ball. They're a mess. They are an absolute freaking disaster, the Jets.
Well, I have 2 points I want to make real quick. Justin Fields, 32 for 46 for 2 touchdowns and 283.
I mean,
that's not bad.
Garbage time.
Yeah, exactly.
Game was over. I mean, it was over.
Well, another point I want to bring up, and Edson, I think you'll agree with me, is
they were down 30-6 when the fourth quarter started. So
right. Well, but that being said, Edson and I are wondering. Nice day outside. Brought the TV out, cooking burgers. How the hell come we weren't invited?
Yeah, what was my invite?
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie. Okay.
So go ahead, Edson.
And by the way, the Cowboys don't have CeeDee Lamb. Okay, on top.
No, they don't. They don't.
Mr. Prima Donna.
George Pickens is playing well, but I'm curious to see what happens when CeeDee Lamb comes back and starts getting the bulk of the throws again. Pickens will start.
You're right.
Who's this guy? Flournoy.
No, he's developed. He's being developed now, and who knows where he's going to go. So they might have 3 viable receivers when Lamb comes back.
And how about Williams?
Right.
They're getting a second career in Dallas, 135 yards on the ground.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe the running game was actually doing something.
Yeah, that game looked like men among boys, and the boys were the ones that were the men, because the Jets were just terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who probably
Probably is.
loves to have him is Pete Carroll. Would love this guy.
Mm.
He'd do great in Baltimore too.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point.
Now that would have been a good backup for Lamar Jackson right there. Because they're same style. Same with Pete Carroll, like Geno Smith. When Geno was younger and he could run more.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Jets, like you said, Edson, we don't have any more undefeated teams, but we still have a winless team.
Yeah.
That would be the hapless Jets. And after the first game, they looked so good against the Steelers. Should have won that game, really.
Right.
They fumbled the kick, and that was that, and they went for 2 twice and didn't get it. But the fumbling the kick was the decide. And it took Chris Boswell hitting a 60-yard field goal for the Steelers to pull that thing out of there. You know what?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jets should have won that game. And since that game, they have looked completely inept. It's like, did Aaron Glenn get them ready for that one game, and that was their Super Bowl?
Basically, that was it.
Which
like,
was
I don't know what to do now.
Revenge game. And
I spent the whole offseason trying to gauge the Steelers. Now what do I do?
Well, yeah, Justin Fields wanted to beat Pittsburgh so bad that was it.
Oh, this was an interesting game.
This was an interesting game that nobody saw because it was on at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. I was on the way to church, so I missed it.
I had a softball game, so I missed
Cleveland
it.
actually had this until like this fourth quarter comeback. It was like this. Did you see that pass at the end of the right to the end, like the corner of the end zone? And oh my gosh,
Beautiful.
that was like holy cow.
And let's give credit. Dylan Gabriel did not look bad.
No, he did not look bad. He looked pretty good. Yeah.
Is he? Well, it's going to take the rest of the season to figure out what they have. Do you know Cleveland has 8 quarterbacks on their payroll right now?
Well, didn't they just get rid of one of them? They still have 8.
Yeah, they still have 8. I'm going to look it up real quick right now.
They had 9 before. Wow. Or they picked somebody up after they got rid of Flacco.
Well, they're still paying some of the people they've traded. So here it is.
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry.
Let me share this. Let me see.
Still getting paid. Yep.
Yeah.
Getting paid.
Getting paid. Deshaun, how's it going? Oh, my knee hurts, but I'm getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. What is going on here? Share. What the hell? It's not giving me the option to share a browser. Why? Oh, let me do this. Present. No, it's not letting me do it. That's weird. I have everything removed. I'm not sharing the wheel. This is stupid. StreamYard, you blow. You just suck, StreamYard. You suck.
Next thing you know.
Sucks before.
Yeah, take that, buddy.
I'm going to do it this way. Now I can do it. There we go. Let me zoom it up. Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
The Cleveland Browns are currently paying 8 quarterbacks.
Crazy.
Deshaun Watson, Bruce, what's he saying?
He's getting paid.
Jameis Winston, who's with the Giants, what's he saying?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, he's still getting paid.
No, he's still saying, someone jump off sides.
Damn, I'm getting paid for 2 teams. Damn. Joe Flacco, who just got traded away, they're still paying him $999,000.99. Shador, of course. I mean, Dylan Gabriel and Shador are new, of course.
I can't believe they're still playing Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi, who makes nobody happy, $315,000. They just brought him up. He's the number 2. Shador is still the number 3.
I thought Shador was number 2. I thought Shador was number 2.
They announced that Shador was number 2.
No,
Let me look it up because I'm pretty sure it came through today that Shador was number 2.
I thought it was a recent thing. Like
Okay.
I heard the same thing as you, Keith, but I thought more recently they.
All right.
I don't know.
Probably because they took a bunch of crap from the fans, so they bent the knee. They brought Zappi up from the taxi squad and immediately put him at number 2 earlier in the week. DTR, they're still paying DTR 171, and Kenny Pickett
Getting a nice 8K. Wow. Okay.
$8,000. They paid him to leave.
Still
As according to Adam Schiffler 20 hours ago, Shador Sanders will back up Dylan Gabriel on Sunday and serve as Cleveland's number 2 quarterback per coach Kevin Stefanski.
Wonder if Shador's going, I don't want to wish for anything, but an injury might benefit me. Jeez.
I'm doing this for you, Dad.
Imagine paying 8 guys though when you can only carry 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This perfected the whole New York
Who
weekend.
is the capologist in Cleveland? I just got to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really.
That's a great point.
They really do. All right. Well, Jackson Dart, you expect ups and downs. He's a rookie. He stubbed his toe in this game.
This is why I can't figure out the NFL this year. All right, more so than any other year. It's like the Giants. How do you? I mean, you're right. You're gonna have ups and downs, but geez, New Orleans first win.
Yeah.
It wasn't even it wasn't even close. It wasn't even like some one play or anything like that. It was just geez.
Yeah.
The thing that makes it so crazy is what we know now about the Giants.
Right.
Right. Yeah, as what we knew then about the Giants.
About the Giants. But this was another one of these games that's they were up 14-6.
Yeah.
Looking comfortable, and then second half
just turns.
Let it get away. I got to tell you though, I like what I'm seeing out of New York. Despite losing Neighbors, it's almost like they're playing a little. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this Cam Scattaboo.
He was, what a pick that was.
What a throwback.
Yeah.
He's like little John Riggins or something.
Yeah, he's good.
He's fun.
He's got a cool name.
He's got the great best name for a running back. Scattaboo.
He's like Mike Allstate.
No, Mike All. Yeah. Yeah. Touchdown, Tommy Vardell.
Right.
Yeah. The Giants, jury's out. I mean, they're not going to compete for anything. We know that. But can they maybe get close to 500 by the end of the year?
I mean, 2-4 against the Eagles, 4-2 is not like such a.
It's not.
I know. I'm just saying.
But when you look at those two teams as a whole, do you really think that?
No, I don't. But all they really need to do this year is just kind of take a step forward.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
And
how many wins does Daboll need to save his job?
Yeah.
And
7?
just remember
I mean, for
one
sure,
thing.
if they went 9-8, he definitely would. But if he won like 7 or 8, maybe.
I think they have to win at least 7 and show promise, like show that they're improving
on the right track. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just remember one thing: there was much rejoicing at Riverdale High because Archie Andrews won his first game.
That's right.
There was much rejoicing at Riverdale.
Yes, it's much rejoicing. Yeah, Archie Andrews gets his first win.
Yes, Archie Andrews.
I don't know what are the Saints. I mean, what are they? This is a good win.
We thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to win more than 4 all year.
Yeah, I think you're giving them a lot, even with 4. But
yeah, I don't know. They're a collection of. They're a hodgepodge of nothingness, is what they are.
Right. Right.
Although I gotta say, Spencer Rattler is doing as best he can with that.
No, he really is. I give him
whatever he
credit.
has around him.
Yeah.
So.
And Kamara really hasn't done much yet this year.
Right. He got the big money, and whatever happened to the guy?
I know who you're talking about, but the guy who used to play quarterback and
right. What's his name?
Hill, right?
Hill. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he
Whatever
still
happened
on
to him?
there?
He's still there.
Okay.
In fact, I'm looking at the stats. He had 6 carries for -1 yards last week.
I mean, wasn't Hill at one point supposed to be their quarterback of the future or something?
Yeah, he
was
also
like he was like
19 yards.
Oh, okay.
He was like Tim Tebow.
Still doing that
Yeah.
weird thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh yeah. And this
weird.
was it's so hilarious that this was like the first game of the week. You're still getting to it.
Yep. I just like to spin the look at
Right
Landon.
on target. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There you could have done that better.
I know.
Now this was a
What a-
great game.
I mean, if it wasn't for Tampa Bay Seattle, I would have said maybe this was like the game of the week. Jeez.
Yeah, I think Kamara's play is reflecting. I think he wants out, and that's part of the problem.
Yeah, he could do some damage.
I think he's kind of sulking. Yeah. Yeah, 26-23. McCardle Jones, he got the living piss beat out of him in this game. You see
Mhm.
him coming off the field at the end. He's like holding his ribs, and he's like they're probably stumbling and they're holding him up. And what a gutsy game he played, and what a great game. And I was pulling so hard for San Francisco because they are so beat up. And when they kept this close, first I didn't really care. But then as they kept it close, I was like, come on, 49ers, win this game. Because I like Matt Stafford. I like a lot of the Rams players. I don't have any animosity toward either one of these teams. But boy, San Francisco.
Mac Jones played like a real quarter. I mean, he was just.
Stafford has some good stats also in this game.
Yeah.
Looking at them right now.
They were kind of equal.
It was a great back and forth, tightly contested game. And I think the Rams blew it when McVay went for the win at the end instead of kicking.
They did, but I'm gonna say this. I do not question that. It's like I think you have to do that. It's like that's up to your team to execute. I'm sorry, it was 1 yard. You go for the win, and I like that mindset. I know it didn't work out, but I like the mindset. Just go for the win instead of trying to.
I was thinking
get another tie or anything like that. Jeez.
My God, the stone's on you.
But no, even if it didn't work out, I was still gonna say nope. Still the right decision.
No, I agree. At that point, I'm like, oh no, another tie. 2 ties back to back. Like I couldn't stomach another tie in the NFL.
Right.
Because if he kicked there wasn't much time left.
And the Rams did fumble in the the goal line or something before that. So they could have gotten for the win there. So
yeah, that was a bad fumble. And he had a great game too.
He did. But
yeah, no, it just well earned. And here's my juxtaposition. When people keep making excuses for Baltimore, oh, they're all beat up.
Right. No, I'm not making excuses for it.
They're not as beat up as San Francisco is, and San Francisco keeps winning. They're 4-1.
Especially, I don't think that the Baltimore defense has that many injuries. Jeez.
No, a lot of them are on the defense. That's
this was the play of the game. Yeah,
and Lamar.
This was
Aaron Williams, who had a great game. He had 2 touchdowns already.
Got
That
greedy.
was definitely and we're seeing a lot more of that, the peanut punch. It's really the vogue thing in the NFL now. You've got to hold that ball with 2 hands. If you're on a short yardage player, you're going in for a score. You got to wrap that thing up because they are coming for it. And it's more and more successful every year. You see it every week now. You're seeing 5, 6, 7 punch outs in the league. It's crazy.
Keith, did you send me the picture of?
Oh no! Did you see this? Glinzer, the 49ers cheerleaders are about to be placed on IR.
That's pretty bad.
Wow, that is bad. That is bad. But yet they're still winning.
Yeah.
Go figure.
That division is going to be really interesting.
Did you send me the picture of the crowd at SoFi? Was over 3/4 of the crowd?
I played the clip last week.
Jeez.
When it was all 49ers fans at SoFi.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. And the crazy part is when you're in LA, you see a lot of Ram stuff on people. You never see Charger stuff. So that's like, I don't know how I'm trying to frame this, but basically that the Rams fans are that much of a minority in the stadium, but then what's that leave the Chargers?
Yeah.
When all I see are people wearing Ram stuff, and then they don't even, they let the opponent take over their stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, in LA, they're front runners. A lot of them there are fans. I'm not, don't at me now. Like, oh, I've been a lifelong Rams Dodgers fan. I get it. But for the most part, in a city with how many people? 13 million?
Mm-hmm.
There are not many true blue fans there. A lot of them, it's something to do. It's entertainment. And for the celebrities, they just want to be seen.
Right. I'm the only true blue Dodger fan because it's my last name. And I said that, and I'm not going back on it.
You should be a New York Giants fan. They're called Big Blue.
Let's not push your luck.
Or the Kansas City Chiefs. That's where they're becoming.
Right.
That's 4 times. 4 times.
Okay.
All right.
Boy.
Let's get to our picks.
Oh, it's like
our lock stock picks.
At this point, I should just do the opposite of what I normally do. The George Costanza.
Maybe if we pick with the spreads, we'll do better.
Oh,
No. That's only for the playoffs. That's for the playoffs.
Playoffs.
You know what sucks? What sucks is that the Cubs in Milwaukee play tonight, so we can't make our ALCS and NLCS picks yet.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, sucks.
And then next week is our show bye week. We won't have a show next week.
Yeah,
So.
that's our bye week, right?
So we'll have to do it offline to each other and then
Right. Okay.
relay it to our fan when we come back.
Right.
Yes, our audience of one.
Glinter, you get something, but we're not sure what.
No, there's more people watching. The only one who participates actively is Glinzer, and we love him for that.
Thank you, Glinzer.
It's always fun when people send in comments.
Mhm.
All right. Bruce, you're in first place, and you're the only one with a winning record last week, so you can go first.
That's true.
Okay, Green Bay over Cincinnati. Pittsburgh over Cleveland.
Should we just put you in for Green Bay every time?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a given. Jacksonville over Seattle.
Okay.
Now I scratched this one out. I might have
here we
it
go
might
with
bite
the
me on the this might bite me on the butt, so this doesn't count. Can you guess what game it is?
Yeah, mine.
Detroit, Kansas City.
No. Detroit over Kansas City, I have that one.
Oh, okay.
And I scratched this one out. Carolina over Dallas.
You know, Bruce, I scratched that one out too. I
know.
immediately I put Dallas and I scratched it out because I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not. Yeah, no.
And so my other one is Tampa Bay over San Francisco.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're not doing the
Wow. Okay.
Carolina. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, that's because of what Carolina's done 2 out of the last 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna pump the brakes on what looks like an obvious win for Dallas, even though Dallas has looked good the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Edson, you can go next because I just suck ass. So you go.
I'm also picking Green Bay. I mean, they had the bye week. It's like that's to me. I shouldn't say no brainer anymore with the NFL because they do the opposite. But that's as no brainer as I can get with that one. I like Pittsburgh too because Cleveland's traveling back and Pittsburgh is also on a bye week, so that was good. I got the Chargers, the Rams over the Ravens, and going back to the well, I guess, because they screwed me last week, Buffalo. I'm assuming they're going to be pissed off over the last week's loss, but every time I say that, the team doesn't come through.
All right. I'm just looking something up real quick. I heard this stat recently. Got to go back in time to. Hang on. Never mind. Yeah, whoever I heard it from had it wrong because I just looked it up and it's wrong. Anyway, my picks are the Packers. So we all have the Packers. I'm actually taking my team to beat Cleveland. I'm taking the Steelers. I mean, if they can't beat Cleveland at home, pack it in. Although this could be a trap. They have the Thursday night game next week as well.
That's a good point.
So they've got to go
I didn't see that.
at Cincinnati. So it's 2 division games in 4 days. But I still think they'll take care of business at home. And my buddy Doug is going to be at the game. So I don't want them to lose in front of Doug. He spent a lot of money. He bought the package where you can go down on the field before the game.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. Patriots. I have the Patriots over the Saints in New Orleans. And watch me. Vrabel, don't screw me. I'm picking Detroit to beat Kansas City and really put the screws to Kansas City. Who very well could be if they lose that game, they'll be 2-4. They could be they could have been 1-5.
They could have.
And I'm taking the Colts over the Cardinals. That could be a trap too, but right now I'm a Colts believer. And because I'm always 3-2, I'll be 3-2.
And the last time we all picked the Packers, they wound up losing to Cleveland.
The last time I picked the Packers, they tied with Dallas.
No, I meant like all. Well, that's right. Oh, I know. I don't think I picked them that week. I'm saying when all three of us picked them.
I remember that. That was the
Edson.
I'm just picking a point.
That's 5 times. 5 times. You're
All right,
lucky. You're lucky as a bye week. That's all I gotta tell you. Okay.
I know.
Everybody enjoy their baseball and enjoy the Dodgers become the Chiefs.
Wow.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
I didn't want to stay at 5, so I went for 6. That was perfectly timed, by the way.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this real quick because I know Edson's gonna be late for his funeral because I'm gonna kill him. The shout outs. The funeral's gonna be held in Kansas City, right? Wearing Dodger blue.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, shout outs. Boop, Chop, Move Church, Boom, and Steeler Gal. That's it.
There was much rejoicing.
Okay. Okay.
Are we done?
We're definitely finished.
We're done. We're more than done.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you again, Glinzer, for. Oh wait, we got another.
That's a good point. I was thinking the same thing he just said. Like as bad as we just say, like the way the NFL works, this would happen.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's Glinzer's right. I have that might happen.
They go lose to the.
I stayed away from this game for.
So did I for that reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's the NFL. It's hard to go winless in the NFL. They're gonna get one eventually.
One more thing I want to plug before we go. This book I just got right here. The story of John Madden and Pat Summerall, their broadcasting career.
That's freaking.
Which reminds me, Bruce.
There's a movie coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, and if you get a chance, watch. It was 3 weeks ago or so. You could find it on YouTube. Watch Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
On the Rich Eisen show.
Okay.
Talking about Nicolas Cage preparing for his role as John Madden. It's hysterical. It's hysterical. Let me just bring this up. So yes,
just thinking about it.
David O. Russell is making Madden, and it stars Christian Bale as Al Davis.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's not Christian Bale. He's
Nicolas Cage as John Madden. Joel Murray is Pat Summerall, whoever that is.
Yeah, really.
John Mulaney. Oh my gosh. I don't know who he plays, but
Trip Hawkins. Let me zoom this up a little bit.
Sienna Miller.
Buck Watkins as Fred. I don't know who he is either. Fred Biletnikoff.
Damn.
Yeah. This might be pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, look, Chuck Noll. So you know what that means? We're gonna have a little immaculate reception, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. As he points to the crowd.
Yeah. So this looks fun. I don't know when it's due out.
I can look it up for you real quick.
I don't know what are we at right now? It doesn't usually I usually use the phone app and it's like easier to navigate. Oh, it's in post-production. Here it is up at the top.
Wow, okay.
So it's been
already in post-production.
It's in post-production. So I don't usually you see a release date somewhere too, but the website is so much different than the actual app on the phone where everything's like laid out better. So I don't know when this is due. But,
it says post-production, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like fun either way.
It does look like fun.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if you can, find the Frank Caliendo clip from Rich Eisen. It's like 4 minutes long, and he does Nicolas Cage. He's going like, what's my motivation? Why would I do that? different. Like he does it so good. And then of course he goes right into Madden. He does this John Madden. It's just so good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's so good. So all right, I guess that's that for that, right?
All right.
Enjoy your games. Baseball.
Enjoy the bye week, and I'll see you at the. Yes, enjoy hockey.
Basketball.
But not yet. NBA starts.
I know. It's just a preseason.
The week we come back. So, yeah. All right, everybody. We'll catch you on the flippity flip. Bye.
All right.
Yes, I think no. Yes, the joyfulness is over. The joyfulness is over.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends. And as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.